Hello and welcome. For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to share with you a brilliant project made especially for the ones who are very open-minded, for the ones who has vision for the future, and for the people who realize that now we are in a financial changement all over the world. So the name of the project is DAG University, and they started from this idea, the educational system, the financial educational system and the lack of it, because now in our education system we don't have this kind of financial education, because our current system trains people to become employees, 9-to-5 slaves, where we waste the best time of the day for working at a position which we do not like. We work 40 hours a week for 40 years to have a pension of 40% from our salary. And because of that, rich families have access to elite schools where their children remain in the same social class with good connections. But actually, this kind of gap exists in real life. And this picture was taken from the same area in Sao Paulo. But this is the real life, even though it's very sad. But now everything has changed over time, every single industry, but not the one that actually is the foundation of our lives, the educational system. And the knowledge about the most important things is kept hidden from us. The information about money, what it is, how it works, what is the future of it. I will tell you the history about money, and then I'll share some insights what will be the future. Because at the beginning, initially, money was like barter, metal coins, paper currency, checks, plastic cards. And now the future is in here, cryptocurrencies. Because if we are going to talk about this, initially money was backed with gold and the situation was under control. Nobody was able to print more than the gold reserves allowed. But in 1971, President Richard Nixon changed this system a lot. He announced that US dollar will not be backed by gold any longer. That gave the push to a tremendous increase in printing of money, which led, of course, to enormous inflations. And after Barack Obama and world leaders met and agreed to solve the financial issues, different countries started bringing more banknotes into circulation. For example, in the US, it took 200 years to reach to 825 billion in cash, and only 7 more years to reach to 6 trillion. In China also, Russia, South Africa. But now countries are pushing for going cashless. For example, in Sweden, there are less than 3% of payments paid in cash, and in Kenya, there is 66% of the whole population subscribed to M-Pesa cashless payment system. And there are many more countries going to the same direction. But what is the impact? Governments can control us more, and it is much easier for the government to manipulate with digital money than with cash, isn't it? So just add some zeros here and there, but you know what? We all are getting smarter because we have access to information. And now we need a payment system and transaction system who is very fast with low transaction fees, because now the banks are charging us a lot for transactions. We have to wait a few days and we have to pay a lot. And this is not normal, because a transparent payment system is using cryptocurrencies. It is digital, but there is no manipulation. So this is a perfect cryptocurrency. The amount of payment units is fixed. Transactions are fast, even between banks and countries. Transaction fees are low and affordable to everyone. And there is more privacy, of course. Not totally anonymous, but nobody can spy what you bought in the store today. And also it is accessible for everyone who has access to internet. Nobody should be cut out of the financial world as banks decide who they want for their customers and who they don't want. Because now there are more 2 billion people all over the world who doesn't have a bank account. And this is tragic. And people can be connected globally. For example, a farmer in Asia can sell his crops to somebody in Europe. And this is the perfect scenario. But today we have more than 1,000 different cryptocurrencies, out of which almost all are using the popular blockchain technology, aiming for a common goal, to change the global financial system forever. Now there are around 1,500 cryptocurrencies and around $800 billion invested in it. I know, it's huge. But there are some challenges, and the biggest challenge for all these cryptocurrencies is this. No cryptocurrency has really managed to become a global everyday currency. There are usually two main flows in their approach. One is the business concept and the other is technology. Let's start with the technology. There is the transaction speed and the cost of it. We want and need a fast and affordable payment system. So here is a comparison of the possibilities for different payment methods. So Bitcoin can process about 7 transactions per second. Ethereum around 35. The best and most capable blockchains can process up to a few thousand transactions per second, while Visa can process up to 56,000 transactions per second. Currently, Visa is doing 2,000 to 3,000 transactions every second, MasterCard almost as much, and China Union Pay almost as much as MasterCard. On the peak shopping hours, it raises up to 13,000 to 14,000 transactions. No blockchain can cater that need, and this is why it takes so much time to confirm the transaction. There is a queue, a long one. Now the transaction costs. Since the miners are usually the ones confirming the transactions and getting paid for that, there is a possibility to pay a higher fee in order to bribe them to confirm your transaction faster. The more there are transactions, the more you need to bribe, or the longer you need to wait. But there are always new transactions coming who might pay more fee, and you can wait for days with a very low fee. And now, current cryptocurrencies are too slow for everyday use, and the transactions costs have become higher than we expected. So, since the old blockchain technology has not been able to provide a proper solution for everyday currency, people have started to use cryptocurrencies for everyday trading. Buy and sell, buy and sell. Nothing wrong with that. But people use them instead of stocks. And I'll show you how trading affects the price. So in here is the volatility chart. It does not show the price, but it shows the price difference compared to previous day. No merchants wants to accept a currency that jumps up and down. Merchants want and need stability. Of course, it is good when you sell a product when the price is low and your money gains value. But how would you feel if your money lost value? So trading is very bad for stability and merchants. Therefore, it is very bad for mass adoption as well. We should not focus on trading on the exchanges. We should focus on what really gives value to a currency. And this is, first of all, users. How many people are using the currency? Usability. How many merchants are accepting the currency? The places where we can pay. And usage. How many transactions are being done with this currency? And of course, technology. What kind of technology is the currency built on, and is it being developed any further? No technology should be without innovation and enhancements. And of course, the environmental effect. Are we thinking on an environmental around us? Are we just wasting energy and our natural resources? Because mining consumes a lot of energy. And also trust. What is the brand value of the currency? Do people know about it and do they trust it? These are the things we should focus and see if they are in there. But now we are coming with this great solution. And this is the solution for a transparent everyday currency. DagCoin is using this new next generation technology called DAG, Directed Acyclic Graph Chain, that fixes all the issues and all the problems that may have occurred in 10 years of timing cryptocurrencies, and we turn it to the new age, the whole industry. Do you remember the transaction processing capability? Well, this technology can do hundreds of thousands and even more transactions in a second. There are no blocks to limit the number of transactions. Each transaction is a unit in the chain, and each new transaction helps to confirm the previous ones. So the more there are transactions, the faster the system becomes, not other way around as it is with blockchains. And now, very important, let's see the transaction fees now. When you buy a cup of coffee and you pay with Visa, the merchant is going to pay this fee. When you are paying with Bitcoin, you have to pay this fee, so it's very high. But with DagCoin, we have a unique fixed fee of $0.0005 US, no matter how high is the value of the transaction. Yes, I know, it's amazing, and that's why we are different. But how can we do this? In this technology, there are no blocks that limit the amount of the transaction. This is an algorithm, mathematic algorithm, not older than 30 years, and it is used already by IOTA and Byteball platforms. And also Microsoft and Samsung is going to take this technology and use it. Well, this technology can do hundreds of thousands and even more transactions in a second. Every transaction is a link in the chain and they connect to each other. The chain can go in one line, but when needed, it can split up and go in multiple parallel lines. Each new transaction helps to confirm the previous transactions, and they can connect to any of the previous transactions. So the more there are transactions, the faster the transactions will be. And there are no miners to bribe. So there is no need for higher fees because this coin cannot be mined. And I will get back with this information. So, who created this phenomenon? DagCoin team is from Estonia, and they started in late 2016, have done a lot of development transparently, and will continue so with the purpose of creating the most easy to use and stable cryptocurrency. If you don't know, the Estonian guys are the best in the world in IT, in cryptocurrency. The team consists of more than 50 people, and this is the ecosystem so far. We have a platform, dagcoin.org. We have daguniversity.com. We have a wallet who is already very stable and we are using it. We are going to have a merchant finder. The DagPay is the system where you can pay physically to a supermarket or a bar or a restaurant with DagCoin. And we have also our internal exchange where we can sell and buy already our DagCoins. Now, one DagCoin equals €1, and we can sell it on our exchange with 2.5 to 3 euros. And I will explain you why. Because in here there are some informations about DAG. It's very easy to use. Everything is designed in a way to make it really simple and intuitive to use so that everybody could use, even your grandmother. A vast ecosystem. There are a lot of possibilities and features around the currency to make it more usable and also valuable. The bigger the ecosystem and user base grows, the more value the DAGs have and more secure. There is no central place to attack and everything is distributed. The fair distribution means in order to prevent manipulation, the distribution is done through network marketing in smaller portions, so no whales would have a huge stack of DAGs. So smaller amounts to more people. They're focusing on development and open source code can be reviewed in the GitHub. And for that, the company has divided the development into 4 different areas to make it more clear for everybody to see what are the plans for the future. Everything is transparent and you can read about them on the web page to have a clear understanding. Our white paper. The strategy is strong and a lot of time and effort is being put into the development. The more the company develops, the higher the value of the currency. And here, to sum up what you all should remember about DAG. It is a great alternative currency to own and use. But in here, it raises a big question. How do people find out about all these things? Because usually they find out when the sweet part is already over and the elite has taken their profits. We want to change that by changing the educational system. Who thinks the current educational system should change, should improve, should be accessible to everyone, to all people from all over the world? And for that, DAG University is going to solve this problem, because DAG University is an online platform with various courses about entrepreneurship with the goal of giving access to proper financial knowledge to more people all around the world. And where are we going? To educate people all around the world. And the vision is to give knowledge and freedom to people, to give the control to people. And what is going to happen? Everybody who takes the courses gets awarded with a certain amount of coins. And this is very interesting. Because if you know this quote, the more you learn, the more you earn. And here you can see the roadmap for this year. In February, 24th February, we are going to have the official opening of the currency, and in there they are going to announce 2 international exchange platforms where you can buy the DagCoin. In second quarter, the company is going to open educational offices. We have also courses on online courses, and this is the target 1 million customers till December 2018. Now there are around 50,000 customers all over the world. And of course, the company is going to donate 1% from their revenue to education. And here you can see the educational courses. So each person who is going to choose a course, they're going to receive also DAG coins. So 1 DAG coin equals now €1. So starting with this expert course is going to be very interesting, because you are going to receive 20% plus in coins. In here also 20%, and in here you're going to receive 40% for each course, mentor or investor course. So you're going to have access to these courses online, and you are going to receive DAG coins. So it's a double investment in here. The launch in Dubai is going to be a huge event. A lot of people from all over the world are going to be in there, a lot of leaders from this cryptocurrency, from network marketing. And here, please pay attention, because it's very important. each person who is going to choose a package till 24th of February, because it's the pre-launch, meaning that we are now getting the leaders and the people in the place that wants to really make the change and make a real change into the world and financial industry. So everybody who purchases the package before 24th of February is going to have 1.25% weekly from their package in DagCoins for 8 months. This is an extra benefit for those who support the growth of the company in the early stage. Now, if you choose, let's say, a package of 1,000, it will add up to about 1,400 coins if compounded, plus the raise in value of the currency after 8 months. This massive benefit will stop in 24th of February. Okay, so in here you have very good explanation of this passive member. If you are choosing a package for 8 months, the coins will be escrowed, okay? But you are going to receive a percentage of 1.25 per week. And half of it, they're going to add to the actual package, and half of it you can sell it on our internal exchange, and after 24th of February you can sell it on the international exchange platforms, one Asian and one European. So now on our platform, on our exchange, internal exchange platform, you can sell it with 2.5 to 3 euros. So now this is it, okay? You can become a passive member to invest in courses and receive DagCoins, and each week to have a percentage. So you have a passive income, okay? And you can become an active affiliate, and this is optional, and you will find the information in the next video who is promoted in here on the right. So thank you for watching, and now please contact the person who sent it to you, this video. If you found it on YouTube, or it's me, the one who sent it to you, then you can contact me. You have in here in description the referral link, so you can enroll by yourself. And thank you for watching, and I'm telling you that you have to earn all of your life a passive income. So God bless you and thank you.